Well, coming up next weekend, cooks will face off over making the best chicken wings at the Chicago WingFest. But we can't wait that long. We wanted to have a little bit of a sample and really tell all of you about this event. So we brought in Matt Kabinski with WingFest and Chef Jim Nichols of Crosstown Pub and Grill, and he's joined by his lovely wife, Susie, there, who gets to help him out. First of all, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Yeah,
good morning.
Why don't we start off? What is WingFest all about?
It's about having a good time, tasting a lot of chicken wings from all over Chicago, the best restaurants in Chicagoland.
And it's like a competition, isn't it?
Absolutely.
In some ways, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jim's like, yes,
Very
it is.
serious.
Very serious. So what are you bringing to the table? Do you have all kinds of different recipes, or are you bringing one or two items?
We're actually going to bring just two items, our infamous and soon-to-be famous peanut butter and jelly wings, and also hot wings.
How did you come up with peanut butter and jelly wings? I read this information and I thought, really?
You know, it was a couple of things, really. It was, you know, my kids wanted them to be more involved in the kitchen. So that was one. That kind of came up with it, really. I mean, they love what kid doesn't like peanut butter and jelly wings?
Right.
Or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But the second thing really was just getting something that was not a hot, spicy wing. Something very simple that was kind of sweet.
All right. Well, can you get us started on this recipe
You betcha.
here? How do we get moving on it?
Well, I'm going to have Susie help me out, and what she's going to do is it's simple peanut butter.
Okay.
And you want to use creamy peanut butter, so she's going to put that in there. It's very hard to work with, which is why you got to have, you know, some good liquid.
An assistant. You're fine.
Exactly. Then next, what she's going to put in there is the coconut water. You want to heat this up to a simmer before you put it in there.
Coconut water.
Coconut water.
Okay.
That's kind of a real good sweet ingredient. It's not overpowering. Then you want to use some corn syrup.
All right. I'm
Yeah, you want
interested
to use
to
about
see
a
how
half.
this taste is afterwards. What was that? I'm sorry.
That was corn syrup. Now
Corn
then you
syrup.
want to add some brown sugar.
Okay.
Again, about 2 tablespoons of each. Then just a little bit of soy, not too much.
Okay.
You know, probably about 1 tablespoon of that is sufficient. That's just going to kind of give it a little additional flavor. Then here's where the good stuff comes in. This is the red pepper flakes. You might as well throw it all in there.
All right, we're going to go for serious heat like that.
All right, then we'll put the top on, and we'll blend it right up.
All right. Well, while they're blending this all up too, Matt, why don't you
Okay.
talk about what's the price and what does all the money go toward?
The price hasn't changed in the 12 years we've been doing it. $24 to get in. It just sold out last night, but there's we're giving away some tickets. If you go to wingfest.net, you can get all the information on how to win tickets. So there's still some chances to get in.
Okay.
And we raise a lot of money for charity. It's Chicago Neighbors United are benefiting them this year, and it's just a great time.
All right, that sounds good. All right, Chef Jim, what are you stirring up here?
Well, this is the finished product, and if you can see the consistency of it, you want it really creamy like this, kind of liquefied. You know, you don't want it too thick. So I'm gonna have Susie grab that. I'm gonna come to the warmer here and get our wings out.
That looks yummy. Okay, so
Yeah.
see, looks like a creamy sauce there. Perfect.
Exactly, and then with all of our wings anyway, we season them pretty good.
Okay.
Special blend of seasonings.
I was just going to ask you what's
It's
in
a
the
secret.
seasoning. It's the secret recipe part of it? Okay.
It is a secret.
Now,
And
you have a history of winning some of these competitions. Am I remembering that correctly?
a little bit, yeah.
So you have some pride when it comes
Well,
to
I'll
this.
tell you what. We got number 2 last year. We're going to get number 1 this year.
There you have it. I'm fired
Ooh.
up. Okay, so you mix it all up.
You do,
That
and
looks
it's-
yummy.
It does. Actually, you want it a little bit thicker than that.
Okay.
But you want to get a real good coating on it. And at that point, I'm going to let Susie go around, and she's going to plate it for us.
All right.
And then you
Right
have the
there in
finished
front.
product.
And the jelly part of it. So I was asking, okay, so where's the jelly part of this? And this right here is the jelly
That's a
sauce,
jelly.
right?
You know, we have the ingredients here. The key, fresh raspberries.
All right. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Sounds like
Thank
a
you.
wonderful event. Again, WingFest is coming up next Sunday from 1 to 6 at Bailey Auditorium on West Washington. Admission is $24, although they sold out. It's an all-you-can-eat event, but you can still go to the website.
Yeah, go to the website, win tickets.
Okay, so you can also find this information and the recipe for PB&J wings on our website. That's abc7chicago.com. Be sure to click on See It on TV.